gallivanting soul, and welcome to the beautiful twin hill stations of Panchgani and Mahabaleshwar. I'm back at this beautiful hill station in a little over a year, and this time it was one of the most spontaneous trips because just after midnight I decided to make a trip here. I booked my hotel and next morning I was in my car and driving down here. And that too when I'm sick, because I am down with a very bad respiratory infection and I just wanted to get away from the Mumbai heat and get away from the severe pollution which is right now. The rains have barely even started to wean off and ending, and pollution levels have already skyrocketed. And the other reason why I came here is because it's my absolute favorite season to visit these beautiful hill stations, the twin hill stations, because it's the end of the monsoon, so you don't have too much rain and you get to see some of the prettiest and the bluest skies you will ever see from the rest of the year. So if you want to enjoy really beautiful blue skies with scattered white clouds, grey clouds, wildflowers, this is the best time to come. End of September till end of October. Now I'm a little late this time because I was traveling somewhere else. I would have loved to come here around mid-September, and now it's mid-October, but never too late. And I'm glad I could still manage to squeeze in a short visit. Just going to enjoy the lovely weather, enjoy some of my regular sights. And right now I'm here at the beautiful Tableland. I always come during sunset to get the views, but now because the climate is so good and it's cloudy and I just wanted to enjoy the clouds, and so even though it's peak afternoon, it's so pleasant, it's so cool, and that's what I love the most about Panchgani and Mahabaleshwar is the lovely weather that you can really enjoy here, and especially this time of the year. It's absolutely amazing. So I got in here yesterday early evening, and sorry. So I didn't really go out anywhere. I just checked into my hotel, relaxed a bit because I had a sleepless night. I couldn't sleep because of the bad cough, and I know I sound terrible right now. But in the evening, I just took a stroll down to the market to enjoy. I love going down to the Mahabaleshwar market, just enjoying the vibe. So I'm going to put in some snippets from yesterday, and then let's continue from where we are today. Well, as you can see, the market is not very crowded because it's Navaratri week on and it's a time for people to fast. That's why it's literally like off-season time. Best time to come here. You beat the crowds. But I just came down to have some soup and just stroll in the market. There are lots of vegetarian restaurants and eating options in the market. And as you can see, I'm wearing a shrug. That's because the weather is really pleasant and very cool. And it's something like around 19 degrees right now, which is pretty nice and pleasant. This small little lake you will find only in the monsoons and just a little after the monsoons. By December and early Jan, it's completely dried out. This is all volcanic rock, and that's why you won't find trees growing here, just lots of small wildflowers. Beauty comes with a lot of trash in this country. People just can't maintain the sanity of a place nor the cleanliness. Very sad. Just look at these skies. This is what I'm talking about. It's just so beautiful. One of the ways to see this plateau and explore it a bit more is by taking a horseback or then taking one of the little horse carts. Now, I personally don't like sitting on horseback. I generally avoid it. And I've been here so many times, so I'm not really, you know, going to go exploring the whole plateau. But just some info if you need to know how you can get about here. And also remember to bargain, because they, tend to fleece you and quote very high. So check what all the points they're going to show you. Clear all that first. And this Tonga driver is also a guide, and he's really giving out nice information to his guest or his passengers who are on his horse cart. So yeah, one of the schools down there is where the movie Tare Zameen Par was shot. And yeah, this is quite popular for shootings. See, and there he goes, talking some more Bollywood trivia. Well, I couldn't help but overhear every single cart guy that was passing by, with tourists on it, mention about a village somewhere down there where every person in the village, in every home, they have a library. So that's very interesting to know. People are reading and educating themselves. So a small village like that to have a library in every house, that's really something nice. Now, those tall trees that you see there, those are not native species. Those have been brought in by the British. They are called silver oak. Well, it's peak afternoon. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the temperature is still a cool 23 degrees and cool winds blowing. I mean, what more could I ask for? Anyway, now that I've spent quite a bit of time over here enjoying the lovely weather, the blue skies, the clouds, the wildflowers, let's head off to go and grab something to eat now. This is another place you can visit. They have a cheese factory. Then you can buy honey here, which I always buy. And that's one of my favorite shops to go and get some lovely soaps, and they have some lovely perfumes and stuff. So I'm going to grab a few. Just a quick halt here. So I love the soaps over here, and this is something new, so I'm going to buy this. It's the smell of fresh earth, mitti ki khushbu, as they say. So I'm grabbing some of these. Quick shopping, bought some soaps. Now let's go get some lunch because I'm really famished. Now I have come to the Mapro Garden restaurant to have my lunch. They do some lovely sandwiches, pizzas, all vegetarian, and of course the strawberries and creams, which are the most famous over here. I've got my soup of the day, which is a minestrone soup with 2 slices of garlic bread. And this is the family size sandwich, which you get 4 pieces with fries. You can also opt for 2 pieces, but we are 2 of us. So this is our lunch, and we're going to finish it off with some lovely strawberries and cream after that. The soup is so good and it's so soothing for my sore throat. It feels nice. It's really good. You cannot come to Macro Garden and not get strawberry and cream. So had to get some, which we are going to share because it's again quite a lot for one person to eat. So they have boats here that you can take for like 600, 1200, different prices, 400 if you row yourself. but it has started raining. So there you hear the thunder and lightning as well. So I'm not going to go boating, but yeah, the lake levels are pretty high right now because we're still at the end of the monsoon. But it's really nice to be back here. Okay, it has started pouring pretty heavily. It came down in such a heavy shower, and my chest is really hurting. So I'm going to call it a day today. I'm going to head back to my hotel, rest a bit, roam around in the hotel. But when you visit the lake, you can go here, enjoy some nice garma garam bhutta. I would have had, but because of the congestion, I don't have much of an appetite. Otherwise, I would have loved to have bhutta. But that's about all I've done on day 2. Tomorrow, it's time to leave and hit the road back for Mumbai. Short trip, but still very nice. किती 60 ला 7 आणि हे 70 ला मोठी. अच्छा, आणि मलबरी
160 ला आहे.
160 ला. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm going to go and have at least half a bhutta, if not a full one. Let's see. So hot and good. Worth it. It's just the start of the season, so I'm getting about half a kg of strawberries. This is the place we've stopped at. It's a Parsi restaurant and I love Parsi food. So we're going to grab some quick egg. So I ordered some Irani tea and look at this cute little kettle, and they have served it with some lovely dates. And also I had to get a bun maska. You can't come to a Parsi or a Irani restaurant without having bun maska. Well, that's it from me. My short vacation or my very short trip to Mahabaleshwar and Panchgani has now come to an end, and I just stopped, had a quick brunch and did a little shopping, and now it's time to hit the road again. And well, even along the road I can't help but stop to look and admire these beautiful wildflowers. Now these are cosmos, and even though they are an invasive species, but I just can't help it because they look so pretty. If you want to check out my earlier vlogs from Panchgani and Mahabaleshwar, I'm going to leave the links in the description with all those videos. So do check them out. They are in different seasons. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and got a glimpse of what you can do at this time of the year, which is around September, October, at the end of the monsoons, which is personally my favorite season to come to Panchgani and Mahabaleshwar. It's my absolute favorite season. I mean, I've been here in every season of the year, every month of the year, over so many trips, but this remains my favorite. And the reason for that is these beautiful blue skies, these pretty wildflowers that are blooming all over. And now it's time for me to roll and hit the highway back for Mumbai. This is Merlin, the gallivanting soul, signing off from the beautiful twin hill stations of Mahabaleshwar and Panchgani. I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.